Also be charged with trespassing. If you do not
May I ask what law that is?
You need to leave.
May I ask
We're
the law?
leaving now,
Why
Justin.
are you putting your hands on me?
Because
Why are you putting your hands on me?
Asked.
Welcome to the John Ligato Show. I'm John Ligato.
It's showtime, folks. It's showtime. Here's Johnny.
Is the main concern, you mentioned like a beautiful view. And
If it's full by law, don't they have to move it to a larger venue?
Where would that be?
That's up to them. They can't have the meeting with
They're
it.
waiting for people to speak. This is the line.
Oh, no. No, wrong answer. Mr. Frisbee, isn't the law that they have to move the meeting if they don't have enough space for everyone?
No idea.
No idea? Aren't you a county commissioner?
We don't have overflow capacity.
Isn't the law that a meeting has to be adjourned or moved to a large enough venue?
You sound like you know the law.
All right. Excuse me, sir.
It's a town hall meeting, and our auditor, Mr. Schaaf, doesn't believe in waiting his turn in line. So he follows the auditor motto of confusion, delusion, and intrusion.
Excuse me. Yep.
Well, maybe it's just me, but whenever I see a line jumper, I say something to them. And this guy wanted to reach through the screen, grab his arm, and say, "Hey, bub, the line's back there."
Excuse me. Yep. Excuse me.
I guess what we're asking for, I don't want to speak for everybody else, but I think everybody in here wants you guys to be on good faith and to actually be...
All right. Isn't the law that if the meeting's too full, they have to move it to another venue or adjourn it? That's the law. Yeah. Point of order. Doesn't the meeting have to be moved to a larger venue by law or adjourned?
Does not apply to you. You're out of order.
Point of order.
Your first warning, do not interrupt the meeting. Do not interrupt our...
Doesn't the law state that the meeting has to be adjourned or moved to a large enough venue for everyone to attend? Isn't that the law?
No.
Are you sure, sir? I'm informing you of the law. That is the law.
Town hall meeting is a classic example of Supreme Court cases, which allows a location like that or the government to limit free speech based on time, place, and manner. Now, the town hall can't restrict the context of Mr. Schaaf's speech, but they can limit the manner in which he delivers it. Shouting from the back of the room is simply bad manners.
That the meeting must be adjourned or moved to a large enough venue for everyone.
Second warning. Next you'll be asked to leave.
Point of clarification. Could you tell me the law if that's not the law?
Point of clarification. You're not part of the meeting. Enough. Go ahead.
It's all right, Justin. We'll get...
Go ahead.
That's a violation of the law. It's a violation of Open Meetings Act.
Please leave the meeting.
Justin, you need to leave the meeting, please.
Sorry, thank you for speaking up.
Mr. Schatz, I will not ask you again. You've been
By
asked
what
to
law?
leave.
By what law?
You've
Can
been
I
asked to
May I
leave.
ask
If
by
you
what
do
law?
not leave, you will also be charged with trespassing. If you do not
May
leave
I ask
after
what law that is?
You need to leave.
May I ask
We're
the law?
leaving now,
Why are you
Justin.
putting your hands on me?
Because
Why are
you
you
need to
putting
leave.
your hands
You've
on
been
me?
asked to leave, and you're not leaving.
What law is this?
You need to leave, or you're going to be
After,
arrested.
am I out of the meeting now?
You've been asked to leave. You need to leave the
I have
premises.
to leave the premises?
You do need
By
to leave
what
the
law?
premises. Justin,
By what law? I'm
Mr.
just
Schatz,
asking
I
a
highly
question. Why are
suggest
you
that
touching me?
you need to
Why
leave
are
the
you
meeting.
touching me? Am I under
Do you
arrest?
want to leave? Do you want to leave on your own, or do you want to be escorted
I'm
out by
asking the
us
law.
and
I'm
be
asking a
arrested?
question.
Evidently, Mr. Schaaf is a repeat offender in this building. Now, the law of trespassing is pretty simple and straightforward. If a person in authority asks you to leave and you refuse, you can be arrested for trespassing. It's as simple as that. But a lot of auditors think you can't be trespassed in a public building, but they're wrong.
Interestingly enough, the doctrine of trespass does not make any distinction between government entities that own land and private entities that own land.
You've already been.
I'm asking what the law is.
You just did this two days ago, Justin.
I'm asking
You've
what
been
the
asked
law
to
is.
leave. You need to leave now.
I'm just asking what the law is.
You need to leave.
What law says
You
that
need
I
to
have
leave.
to leave?
This is your last warning. If you don't leave the premises, as
If you're threatening to arrest me, I'm asking what law, as I'm leaving,
at this
as
point,
I'm cooperating.
you're trespassing because you've been warned by.
I'm trying to leave.
Yes.
I'm asking what law as I'm going. Can we talk as I go? Can we talk as I go? I'm asking what law.
Continue.
I'm asking what law says that I have to leave the
Mr.
premises.
Schaaf, you need to leave the premises. You are now trespassing.
Under what law? How am I trespassing in a public building? What law says that?
Look at that face. It's priceless. It's a man who recognizes a joke.
I suggest you keep moving, Mr. Schatz.
I'm still moving. I'm asking what law. Why will you not answer my question?
I've already advised you what law.
What law?
You've been asked to leave. You are now trespassing.
What law says when I'm asked to leave that I have to leave in a public building? Can you answer my question?
I was wondering, yeah, so I've heard a lot.
I have to go leave all the way out of the building?
You have to leave the premises.
What's the premises?
Off the city grounds of this block.
Off the city grounds? Aren't we in a
Of this
county
block.
building?
Would you like to take the elevator
I-
or the stairs?
I have to take the elevator, ma'am.
Okay.
But I'm asking what law? You don't, as a police officer, you don't have to tell me what law it is when I ask? Or you don't know the law? I guess China's already taken over, huh? How's it feel being a communist? This is a walk of shame for you. This is a walk of pride for me.
Bizarro world, and also a great example of auditor delusion.
This is a walk of shame for you. This is a walk of pride for me.
The elevator's right here, Mr. Schatz.
I know where it is. Congratulations for being a henchman of China here in America. No more free speech here, huh? No more open meetings
After
here,
you,
huh?
Mr. Schatz.
Oh, yes, ma'am. You know, we've never met. How do you know my name? You don't have very many answers for anything, do you? Looks like you were a little bit prepared for me, weren't you? Officer Hyde? Officer Hug? Guess it runs in the Hug family, huh? A little bit of plotting behind the scenes. Am I going? Okay, yes, ma'am. Still requesting to know what law.
Stairs or the ramp, Mr. Schatz?
I'll go out right here. Still requesting to know what law I'm being kicked out of the building on. You need a fireman for backup, do you? Pretty pathetic. Out of the building's not good enough either for you?
Off the premises, Mr. Schatz.
How far is the premises?
Off this block.
Off this block?
Mm-hmm.
So by what law am I being removed from the public property here? What law have I broken? And what law in America can you just be kicked out and kicked around? What law have I broken? Am I under arrest for breaking the law? You just have the right to throw Americans around? Am I being detained? What is this? What is this walking towards me? What's the law here?
Sir, you were asked to leave the premise.
Under what law? Under what law?
Mr. Schatz, did you drive or are you parked in this lot? Or
That's none of your business.
Okay.
I asked you a question. You don't know the law? You claim to be an officer of the law. You claim to swore, uphold, and defend. How can you uphold and defend what you don't know?
I think I'm in love with this police officer. I mean, the look on her face says it all. This guy is pathetic.
How embarrassing for you. Communist colluder. Which way would you like me to go off?
You need to leave the premises.
Which way?
Well, we were all expecting it. Now, what do all auditors say when they're being embarrassed?
What's the fastest way to where I'm handicapped?
They all get handicapped at crunch time, don't they? So after the handicap claim, we'll leave you with the required threat of...
Lawsuits are already coming. Hard.
So this auditor checked the 3 boxes of delusion, confusion, and intrusion. Now, I'd like to tell you that his what law am I breaking was a planned strategy to keep his con going. But I now believe that Mr. Schaaf is one of many idiots in the auditor village. And I'll give the final say to our man in line who summed up this entire auditing attempt. John Ligato Show is being brought to you from outside the gates of Marine Corps Base Camp Lejeune in beautiful North Carolina. If you like the show, please subscribe and hit the like buttons. Semper Fidelis.